Hey, Shalom Akim. First and foremost, all praise, honor, and glory is due to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakak Wadash. I also want to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and Shalom to the sincere brethren out there that's laboring in his work. So yeah, I was watching the movie Bushwick, and what jumped out to me was the role of the woman. You know, when the movie first kicked off, she was walking arm in arm with some feeble guy, you know, the poster child of the average American man. And he immediately got took out, you know, before the movie even settled in. And that's symbolic, all right? Everything is spiritual. Because that man who these women attach themselves with and who they gravitate to right now, he's going to be irrelevant in that day, man. And you notice she forgot about that guy, man. She totally went into survival mode. Her instincts of survival kicked in, and she tried to associate herself and gravitate to the guy who had somewhat of a plan. And even in that day, you know, these doomsday preppers and these guys who have resources, it's not going to sustain them, man. The reality of it is you women, you're going to look to the men of the Lord, because it's going to be obvious in that day that the man of the Lord is going to be taken care of, man. And for you women out there who are blessed to be under the wing of a man of the Lord, because I know I got a rib, you know, it's all set up in the spirit. So you're going to have certain women who are pleased to dwell with a man of the Lord and vice versa. You got men who pleased to dwell with their rib, all right? And that's all set up in the spirit. The Lord directed them to us, you know, to be protected, because you are going to have women to be delivered in that day, man. That's going to be a part of the 1/3. But for all you independent hoes out there, man, you sluts, you're going to look toward the men of the Lord. And it's going to be the very women that was talking shit, maybe a woman in your past who shitted on you. She going to come right back around to you, man. And even women who never met you, they might have came across the video, talk shit about you, the way you look. Ah, this nigga, he's not groomed up. Look at his beard, you know. Them very women gonna come right back around to you, man, because the Lord deals with justice. That's why Yahweh Shai said, what will you say when the Son of Man return in his glory? All right? So the Lord deals with what the world called karma. The Lord is all about that. Matter of fact, since I said that, let me get a quick scripture before I get into this lesson. This is Psalms, the 84th chapter, and starting Salaki, I think that's Psalm the 89th. Let me see. Yeah, this is Psalms the 89th chapter, Salaki, starting at the 13th verse. It says, Thou hast a mighty arm, strong is thy hand, and high is thy right hand. Justice and judgment are the habitation of thy throne, right? So judgment and justice. So the Lord actually deals with justice, man. Meaning the very people that shitted on you, whether you met them or not, they might have rolled by the camp and talked shit, you know, these hoes. But guess what? The Lord deals with justice and karma, man. Them very bitches is going to gravitate to you. They're going to say, oh shit, this the very guy that I call ugly and, you know, a bum. And she gonna try to butter up to you. And we gonna have a heavy spirit on us. We gonna know, this bitch, you know, this bitch tried to shit on me. All right? And we approaching them times, man. You women, you gonna you gonna be put in the spirit you should be in, man. You was meant to be in. Just a scared little girl, man. All right? So-called white man built you up as if you were a symbol of power, all right? But you're going to be reduced to what you was meant to be, just a little scared little bitch, man, all right? That's going to need a man to protect you. It says, justice and judgment are the habitation of thy throne. Mercy and truth shall go before thy face. Right. So yeah, the Lord deals with justice, what the world calls karma. This is the book of Micah, chapter 7 and verse 10, then she that is mine enemy shall see it, and shame shall cover her, which said unto me, where is the Lord thy power? Yeah, because that what these bitches do, man. All right, they ride by the camp, because the standard is the Gucci Mans and the 21 Savage, the poster child of what these niggas stand for. Some nigga with his pants sagging with a designer belt on, man. All right, so they look at us and they have a certain level of disdain for us. But guess what? These bitches, they're gonna actually abhor those very niggas. They're gonna hate the sight of some drug dealer nigga, man, in that day. They're gonna gravitate to the men of the Lord. All right, we gonna be the new standard. The Lord said in the same place where we was put to shame, he's gonna give us fame and glory, man. Loosely paraphrased. So it says, then she that is my enemy shall see it. Yeah, she gonna see that power we possess, man. All right, we're gonna be in certain situations where it might get a little sticky, but it's gonna be a heavy spirit on us. We're gonna know that we're gonna be delivered, man. All right, because the ones that's gonna go up in those chariots, we're gonna get through all this bullshit that's on the horizon, man. And these hoes gonna see it. It says, and shame shall cover her, which said unto me, where is the Lord thy power? Because that's what these hoes say. All right, we were these dudes, man. Talking about, Yahweh Shai. And, these bitches say that, man. And a lot of the brothers, it would be people that upload a lot of the brothers to these social media outlets, Facebook and Twitter, and they talk shit, all right? But they're going to be covered with shame when they see that the very men they was talking shit about is the men of the Lord. Mine eyes shall behold her, now shall she be trodden down as the Maya of the streets. Right, so them hoes who was shitting on the brothers, talking shit, maybe it was a woman in your past, you begin to follow Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah, and they discarded you as just being some bug out, you the butt of they joke, they talk shit about you. All right, these bitches hopping from rod to rod. Guess what, man? They're going to be trodden down like the mire of the street, and we going to see it. The Lord going to give us that gratification, that satisfying moment, man, of seeing these very hoes be trodden down, man. And 2018 is going to be a very powerful year, man, as prophecy is concerned. A lot of these prophecies that we've been reading is going to be fulfilled in 2018, man, okay? And you women, you're going to know who to run to, man. All right? And these scriptures not written for nothing. This is the book of Isaiah. Book of Isaiah, the 32nd chapter. In the second verse, and a man shall be as an hiding place from the wind. Yeah, and you notice that in that movie Bushwick, man. That bitch didn't have nowhere to go but to a man. All right, but see that movie, it's only scratching the surface. The reality of it is it's going to be a man of the Lord, man. All right, it didn't say the credit cards and the checkbooks and the account. All right, it's going to be a hiding place for these women. It says, and a man shall be as an hiding place from the wind, man. And the wind is somebody to all the hell, the destruction that's coming to America. And they covered from the tempest as rivers of water in dry place, in a dry place as the shadow of a great rock in a weary land. Yeah, and that weary land is America, man. And that great rock is going to be really the men here at Great Millstone, diligent, sincere brothers that's been, serving Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah. It tells you that in Revelation 11 chapter that the time is coming where the Lord is going to reward his saints, man. And we're going to be getting those rewards in installments. We're not going to just get the reward in one big lump in the kingdom. The Lord going to give us that reward in installments when he delivers us from diverse situations, okay? And you might be cornered off and the Lord make a way out for you. And guess what? Them women going to see that shit, man. And they going to flock to you, man, all right? This is Isaiah, the 4th chapter, in the first verse. And in that day, what day? The day that's approaching, man. The day when the Lord give honor to his prophets, man. The day when we finally raised up. Hey, it's an old saying in the world, every dog has its day, all right? And there's a day that's reserved for the men of the Lord, man. The very men that's been perceived as the scum of the earth, okay? These crazy guys cussing out people on the corner with Bibles in their hand. Well, guess what? We got a day, man. All right? And that day, you women, you're going to know it, man. It says, in that day, 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying we will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel. Only let us be called by thy name to take away our reproach. Right? So a man is going to be, in that day, all right, a man is going to be the standard, man, the way it should be, okay? Because this society, the replica of how Esau set it up, this replica of reality, the lenses that you people view the world through, you perceive as if this woman is the strong entity, man, all right? And some faggot guy with a suit, all right, sitting at a office desk, man. You know, a lawyer or some guy with his credit score through the roof, man. No, man, in that day, you're going to know that the men of the Lord is the standard, all right? Matter of fact, I think that's in... let me see if I can... bear with me 1 second. See if I can type it up. Because, yeah, in the time that's coming, you know, because, you know, women, they can identify power, man, all right? No, I can't find it, but, you know, we know the scripture. It tells you that a man is going to be as fine gold, all right? As precious gold. Matter of fact, let me see if I could type it one more time. Right. Yeah, Isaiah 13th chapter. It says, I will make a man more precious than fine gold, even a man than the golden wedge of Ophir. Right. So the day that's coming, and gold is precious. All right. Gold has always been precious. You know, that's why Esau, that really motivates Esau. All right. They seized most of the gold on the planet, and they gave you these FRNs. Gold is the standard, all right? So in the day that's approaching, the Most High, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, is going to make a man precious than fine gold, man. And you women, you love gold, all right? And that's going to be a beautiful day, man. And we in those times, 2018, all right? So yeah, that's pretty much it. Until the next time I say shalom.